Hey guys, I'm Shalicia, Sales Manager for Team South here at Neishloss Fleming, and we're going to do an overview of the Atlanta market. All right, so when we talk about the Atlanta market, we are talking about the greater Atlanta area, so Fulton, along with some other surrounding counties, DeKalb, Gwinnett, Cherokee, Cobb. Just for purposes of this presentation, just keep that in mind. All of the data is going to encompass those counties. So in the Atlanta market, we have over 900,000 Medicare eligibles. So a lot of Medicare eligibles in the Atlanta market, a lot of opportunity there. This market is a diversified market, so we have over 11 different Medicare carriers in this market with over 70 plans to choose from. So there's a lot that your clients can choose from in the Atlanta market with those carriers, as well as it's a broad hospital network. So a lot of the top hospitals are available in this network, including Emory, Piedmont, Wellstar, Grady, and all of the top carriers do have these hospitals in their network. Okay, so today's insight. So today we're going to talk about the Medicare Advantage market dynamics in Atlanta. We're also going to discuss what happened in AEP 2021, because we have to know what happened before in order to gain some knowledge and insight for 2022. We're also going to talk about some of the key changes to some of the key plans for 2022, the information that we have available, as well as some of those plans to watch. So those plans that you want to look out for going into AEP and carriers that you want to have in your portfolio. And then we'll do some closing thoughts on the Atlanta market, just summarizing what we discussed today. All right, so Medicare Advantage market dynamics in Atlanta. All right, so the Medicare Advantage membership in Atlanta, we're seeing over 245,000 members in Medicare Advantage plans in this market. So I know we previously discussed over 900,000 eligibles, and looks like about a third of those are in the Medicare Advantage plans. We have 7 carriers with over 13,000 Medicare Advantage members. So you see those listed there, United Healthcare, Humana, Etna, Centene, also WellCare, Kaiser, Anthem, as well as Cigna. So as you can see, United Healthcare, Humana, Etna are dominating carriers in that market. They hold about 75% of the market share. We see that WellCare has actually increased their market share from last year in this market. So a lot of growth going on there with that carrier. There's over 15 plans with 5,000 plus members in them. So a lot of diversity in this market with regards to the plans. So you're going to see HMOs, PPOs, dual special needs, Medicare Advantage only plans, as well as chronic special needs plans. So I know a lot of those markets don't have chronic special needs plans, but the Atlanta market definitely does. So you get a lot of opportunity in that market, as well as a lot of plans to choose from. Okay, so more on the Medicare Advantage market dynamics in Atlanta. So we see here that, of course, the Atlanta market is a zero premium market. We knew that from last year as well. Of the top 10 plans that hold the most Medicare Advantage membership in the Atlanta market, 9 of them are zero premium plans. So the people have spoken. They want those zero premium plans. A turn of events for this year. Atlanta is now a PPO market. Last year, it was an HMO market. Over 7 of the top 10 plans were HMO plans, but this year we're seeing 6 of the top 10 plans are now PPO plans in this market. So people are wanting that in and out of network access in the Atlanta market now. So definitely keep that in mind going into this AEP. For the Atlanta market, we're seeing continued growth for the dual special needs and chronic special needs plans. So a lot of the carriers are expanding those plans, adding in additional benefits for the dual special needs as well as chronic special needs plans, introducing new plans into this market. So we're going to see continued growth within that population. as well as for the Medicare Advantage only plans. So, of course, we're going to see United Healthcare with their Patriot plan, Humana with their Honor plan, as well as Aetna with the Eagle plan for the Medicare Advantage only market, which will be inclusive of the veterans. So, that's a growing market here for Atlanta. Definitely, if you aren't already selling those Medicare Advantage only plans, you definitely want to get into that. Okay, so what happened in AEP 2021? All right, so we saw that over 30,000 Medicare Advantage members were gained across the top carriers in AEP 2021. So a lot of growth there between those top carriers, as well as 15 new plans that were introduced. So we saw some growth within those plans that were introduced last year in 2021, and we're going to take a little more look at those plans, as well as I previously mentioned, growing dual special needs and MA only market. The data that we're going to be looking at is going to encompass those plans as well. Okay, so Medicare Advantage membership growth per carrier in Greater Atlanta. So right now, of course, we're going to see Humana with the highest growth. They had over 15,000 Medicare Advantage members added into their plans this year, so we see a lot of growth there. United Healthcare overall has the highest membership, as you can see there, but Humana is coming in close on this one. So definitely look out for those Humana and United Healthcare plans. I'm still seeing growth with both of those carriers nonetheless, as well as Aetna. Aetna, great stable products in the Atlanta area. We're seeing a little bit of growth there, as well as with WellCare. I know WellCare was our breakout carrier last year. I knew we were going to see some continued growth from that carrier, as we're still working through some of those benefits and plans available for Centene Corporation, WellCare. So continued growth is what we're going to see from that particular carrier. Look out for that. We do see Kaiser has stable plans in the area. And then for Anthem, we see that they have doubled their Medicare Advantage membership growth in this market. So definitely a carrier to watch for coming growth in the coming years. And then Cigna, we see a little bit of growth there as well. All right, so which plans did members choose? So at the top, we're seeing here Humana. Of course, in the southern markets, Humana is a dominating carrier just in general. So we're going to see a lot of growth with that carrier in those markets. We saw last year with the Humana Choice PPO, over 4,000 members added into that plan. Also, we're going to see United Healthcare, their Medicare Advantage Choice PPO plan, over 3,500 members added into that plan as well. So continued growth with those top carriers in this market. Humana has some additional plans, another Choice PPO, their Gold Plus. So still, top players in this market. We also see WellCare definitely had some growth and some movement with their three plans, the dividend plan, the endurance plan, as well as the focus plan. We're seeing over 2,700 Medicare Advantage members added into those plans. So continued growth from that carrier. We didn't include the dual special needs plan in this particular chart, but we did see some strong growth there. We'll discuss that a little bit further. But definitely Humana, United Healthcare, we see some growth with Aetna as well as WellCare in these markets. Okay, so key changes to key plans for 2022. For Humana, I know we discussed that Choice PPO plan was the top plan. We saw a lot of growth there. This year, we're going to see a $0 PCP copay on that plan, as well as a reduced specialist copay. They're also going to be decreasing the inpatient hospital days. So I believe last year it was from days 1 through 7. Now it's going to be for days 1 through 5. So savings on that particular plan. For the Gold Plus HMO plan, we're also going to see a reduced specialist copay on that plan as well. Some of the same great benefits that are available in that plan. Both growth plans coming up for 2022. For United Healthcare, the Medicare Advantage Choice Plan 1, We're going to see $0 tier 1 copay on that plan, as well as increased service area. So that plan will be available to more members. More members will be able to access and have that plan. And then also with United Healthcare, we're going to see their dual complete choice LP PPO D-SNP. We're going to see some enhancements on that plan for the ancillary benefits, so dental, eyewear. We're also going to see that combined OTC and healthy food benefit that United Healthcare is going to have on their plans this year. Just makes things a lot easier and accessible for the members. And that plan actually was a new plan last year, so it is pretty popular. Definitely keep a lookout for that plan. Okay, some more changes for 2022. And for Aetna, we're going to see the Medicare Plus PPO plan. That plan is still going to have the Part B give back there. Once again, it is a PPO plan in the Atlanta market, which we see is now a PPO market. So definitely look out for that plan. It's going to offer the same great benefits as last year with regards to the copays on that particular plan. The Medicare Essential PPO plan, same thing. We're going to see some of those same great benefits. That plan did have the highest membership last year, over 30,000 members in that plan with Aetna. So definitely a plan to keep in mind for the incoming AP season. For WellCare, we're going to see their dividend HMO plan, still $70 Part B give back, which is a key feature of that plan. I mean, usually we see the give back for the Part B at $50. This one's at $70, so it's definitely something to keep in mind. They're going to increase their dental on that plan. I believe it's going to actually double for WellCare, as well as the $0 tier 1 copays. Also with WellCare, their endurance PPO plan. So that plan had a lot of growth last year. Now we're going to see $0 for dialysis, unlimited transportation. They're reducing that specialist copay on that particular plan, as well as increasing the dental. So we're going to see some big things coming from WellCare. Like I said, they had a lot of growth last year, so you definitely want to keep those plans in mind. All right, so let's go over some of the plans to watch, which is probably going to be similar to some of the changes, but definitely want to highlight some of that information. So for Cigna, they're actually going to have a new D-SNP plan coming into the market, the Cigna Total Care Plus HMO D-SNP. So if you're working D-SNP market, definitely want to have that plan available. Their Cigna Preferred Plus HMO, we're going to do some county expansion there, so have that available to more members throughout the Atlanta metro area. For Humana, their Choice PPO plan, we already talked about that plan being a high growth plan from last year, so you definitely want to watch out for that plan. Some great benefits there. Over 4,000 plus members that were gained in that particular plan. For United Healthcare, the Medicare Advantage Choice Plan 1, we're going to see an increased service area on that plan, so that plan will be available to more members. That was a great growth plan last year as well, so definitely keep an eye out for that one. As well as they're going to be introducing a new D-SNP plan. It's the UHC Dual Complete Choice Select LP PPO D-SNP. That's a lot to unravel there. But it is going to be similar to the other PPO D-SNP that United Healthcare has in the market. Some great benefits there with United Healthcare. So just keep a lookout for that, because that plan was definitely a popular one last year as far as the dual special needs plans. All right. So for Anthem, they have some big things coming to the market this year as well. They're going to be introducing an MA-only plan. I know we talked about Atlanta being a growing market for the Medicare Advantage only plan. So Anthem is getting in there with their Anthem MediBlue Service HMO plan. So look out for that coming this year. They're also going to have their new MediBlue Dual Access PPO D-SNP plan. So in this market, of course, growth as far as the D-SNP is concerned. So you definitely want to look out for that. And then also Anthem is going to be co-branding with Kroger. So I know you guys are familiar with that store chain. So they're going to have a few plans, or D-SNP, PPO, HMO plans that are going to be co-branded with Kroger. So we're going to look forward to seeing new things from Anthem this year with that new partnership there. Etna. They're going to have a new $0 Medicare Choice PPO. So, of course, we know the Atlanta market is zero premium market, PPO market, so that plan will fit right in to the other plans that we have available, so look out for that. Their D-SNP plan is going to have a lot of increased benefits on it, so definitely look out for the D-SNP plan. We're talking like $50 healthy food card, $0 drug copays, increase in the dental, vision, and over-the-counter benefits as well. So look out for that Aetna D-SNP plan. And then WellCare, also that Endurance PPO plan that we were discussing previously. That plan was the new plan last year, entered the market, got over 1,000 members into that plan. They're looking for continued growth. There's going to be an increase in dental and reduce in the specialist copay on that plan. So definitely another plan to watch for the Atlanta market. Okay, so some closing thoughts on the Atlanta market. So that transition, now we have Atlanta being a PPO market. So definitely want to keep that in mind going into AEP, that a lot of members are wanting those PPO plans. They want to have access to in and out of network, probably due to travel, if they're traveling, or just, having choice options. So definitely want to keep that in mind going into AEP, PPO market now for Atlanta. It is also going to remain a zero premium market. So the people do not want to have to pay for premiums in the Atlanta market. So keep that in mind as you're going forward, that those plans that have the premiums may be for some individuals, but for the Atlanta market, most of those members are going to want that zero premium, so definitely look out for that. We're going to see a lot of rich ancillary benefits coming into the market, same as we did last year. There's going to be definite increases in dental, eyewear, over-the-counter, hearing, fitness, transportation. So a lot of those benefits that our members are looking for, these plans are definitely going to have them, whether it's HMO, PPO, MA only, D-SNP, C-SNP in the Atlanta market. We're looking for those extra added benefits on those plans. And then also keep in mind, of course, the network. There's a strong network in the Atlanta market, even though members want those PPO plans. The HMO plans are great. They do have those top hospitals in their network, so no need to worry about that there. With the Atlanta market, we have a great network. So if you guys want to go over anything more with the Atlanta market, of course, always to give us a call. If you guys have any questions or need anything, definitely give us a call as well. I know a lot of the carriers have done their rollout meetings or continuing to do their rollout meetings and have that information accessible now. So if you want to review some of that plan information, definitely check out with the carriers as well. Thank you.